Hey everyone, Andrew Picha here. I'm excited to show you a new instrument I just bought. It is the Gon Bops Commuter Cajon, and I was pretty excited to pick it up as soon as I learned about it from a buddy of mine while talking about cajones and the struggle of transporting them specifically for fly dates. So I have some fly dates coming up at the end of the month, and I've flown with my cajon several times now, and it's just become such an anxiety to fly with it because you just never know if it's going to fit in the overhead or not. I'm done playing that game, and I've heard about this cajon, and because it's so new, there aren't any reviews. There's an introduction video to it, but I wanted to give you kind of a hands-on review and picture of it, and so you can make the decision for yourself. There isn't anything like this out there, so this is a first, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let me show you where I bought it on Guitar Center, and it was kind of funny when I went to pick it up in the store. It took him a while to find it because the guy, I told him it was a commuter cajon, like it was actually going to be smaller, but he took forever because it comes in a box that's only this thick and only this big. It comes very well packed. You have a sheet of styrofoam on top, and when you open it up, the cajon is in the gig bag that it comes with and wrapped nicely in a plastic bag. Take it out of the bag, and the cajon is already in this pretty sleek gig bag. Seems to be pretty heavy, pretty sturdy. Handle on top is very secure. There's nothing really cheap about this bag. It's a very nice bag. It's got backpack straps and the chest strap. So let's open it up. All right, here we go. Case unzips, flips open, and this is pretty cool. You got a nice little strap here. It was nice and snug on the cajon. So I'll do that. Here's the primary cajon piece, or the majority of the cajon. Now underneath, this is really cool. There's a nice fabric flap, pretty heavy piece of fabric. You flip that up, and you have the back plate right here. The way this thing opens up, it's crazy. It kind of opens up on its own. There's not much you need to do, but there's all these hinges, and it's pretty ingenious. So this side, one side flips out, this side flips out, and right here we have 4 kind of screw rods that have a nice little holding place here. So you take those 4 out, flips open, and then the 2 sides flip up like that. Now inside, you can see we have our snare wire, because this is the front plate back here. These 2 sides are on hinges. It goes down onto a hook down there. And then these sides just flip right up. There's pieces of wood inside that keep them snug in place. The other side goes up, just like that. And then the back plate. So you'll see here that there's these pieces of wood with holes. These are going to end up being the guiding pins for these rods to go through in and make sure that they hit the screw at the bottom correctly. That'll make more sense when we get this back plate on. The back plate has these holes on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but there's guiding pins on the edges of this. So I'm going to make sure that they line up. So that feels like it went in. I can feel it kind of snap into place. And then if that lines up, you just drop these pins, and they should fall right through. And I can look inside and just confirm that they went through the guiding blocks, or the pilot holes, if you want to call them. And then you just screw them in, like so. Now I don't do them crazy tight, because it's probably not great for the wood to put a ton of tension on it. And like I said, this is pretty thin wood, this back plate, and there's washers underneath these, which helps with that, but I just do them kind of, I mean, obviously this isn't going to go anywhere once it's just even relatively tight. That's it. And once again, it looks pretty dang good. So let me play once, just raw audio from my GoPro here. You see how that sounds. So here's the top. A little more of my palm. Bass tone. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Here are some LP Cajon brushes. Let's see how this sounds. From our broomsticks. Yeah.